here we go. Hi, what's up, folks? That's right, I don't have a dial on the side of my headphones. I have to turn it there. I have to turn the music down. Yeah. All right. Hi. How you doing? I'm Maddie, aka So Many Games. This is Emerald City Nights, a Vampire the Masquerade chronicle set in Seattle, 1996. And we are playing the revised edition of Vampire the Masquerade. So, any rules aficionados out there can know the deal. And yeah, so that's that. But we have this amazing group of individuals who are here to be monsters for you, and for me. So let's be monsters together, right? Let's introduce the little monsters now. And why don't we start with JB? Wait, are you muted? Wait. Oh shoot! Hold on. You're not coming through. Wait, why don't I hear anything? Ah, God damn it. Hold on. It's not coming through. Damn it, what happened? Okay. I must have. Okay, cool. 1 second. Technical difficulties. Uh, um. I see what the problem is. Okay. There.
Testicle
Okay.
difficulties?
I did say testicle
did.
difficulties.
Okay. I just
Okay.
wanted to make sure that I wasn't hallucinating.
Perfect.
Sometimes you have
That's
difficulties with the
That's where
testicles.
the sound came in on. Is testicle
Naturally.
difficulties. So that's perfect. Good job, guys.
Perfect.
That's beautiful.
Perfect.
Okay.
Excellent. So now, JB, go ahead and introduce yourself, please.
Hi, my name is JB, and I take things too far.
Nah.
Nah.
That's your character's name? No, I'm just kidding.
So, my name is JB. I am playing Ashton, everyone's favorite brand new vampire, fresh off the train, has no idea what's going on, but is starting to
Fresh off
figure
the
out.
bite.
Fresh off the bite. And is starting to figure out that this vampire thing may not be so bad.
Just wait.
Oh, God.
You know,
Oh, God. I'm not terrified. You're terrified.
you're all Dan for eternity. You know, it's all good.
So, also in my real life.
Right. That's how I feel. Anyway, thank you, JB. All right, Ulfrig.
I go by Ulfrig on the interwebs. I use she and they pronouns, and I am playing Tanis Neath, who is a gangrel and also uses she they pronouns, and definitely fully intended everything that's about to happen right now and anticipated it.
Oh boy. Well, there we have it. Excellent. Thank you, Ulfrig. That brings us to Jay.
Oh, God, I muted myself. Hi, I'm Jay. I am playing Imelda Northman. I am the owner and operator of the nightclub we are currently at. Where I mean, we could call it a murder, accidental murder. We could just say somebody got killed. That's a thing.
You a murderer?
Accidentally speaking, in the sense, yes.
That's
Not murder, feel
involuntary
bad about it.
manslaughter. You know.
But yeah, things gonna happen.
Things gotta happen. All right. Excellent. Thank you, Jay. Kate.
Hey, hi, I'm Kate. I use she, her pronouns, and I am playing Mariah Sobchak
Yes.
of the Bruja clan.
Yes. Yes, indeed. Our friend Victoria has well, she got a call back from Ray. Ray wanted her back. And so she ran to Ray. You know, Sir Mix-a-Lot. So she's off doing that thing. And we have
What a fucking walk.
we have a new a new friend joining the coterie here, and we'll get to know them well enough pretty soon. Because apparently they're a bouncer at the bar, or something. I don't know. No, they're not.
There's more than one surprise happening tonight. Interesting.
But what is really fascinating to me is, did we learn about the tattoos on the dead skin? Did we learn about that, Kate?
So what I decided is she got all of her tattoos before she was turned.
Okay. All right.
Because technically a tattoo would not heal on dead skin because a tattoo itself is a wound.
Ah, okay. Well, no fresh tats for vampires. Unless you
No
spend
fresh
a
tats
blood.
for vampires.
You could probably spend a blood and do that. Yeah.
Maybe, but I mean, here's my inspo image. I'll drop it in the chat. This is a contemporary.
So I had
I
so
dropped it in the
many
Zoom.
questions for Victoria. Oh my god, I'm in love.
Wow, that was incredibly incredible. Never mind.
Go ahead now.
That's
Right.
I love that.
All right. So excellent. Thank you, Kate. And that brings us last, but certainly not least, never least, ever, Jacob.
Hi everyone, my name is Jacob Plick, walking Jacob all over the internet. I use he/him pronouns, and tonight I'll be playing Nathaniel Bailey of Planet Adventure. And unlike Alfred, plants? Nah, we just improvising, baby.
All right, excellent. And I'm Maddie, aka So Maddie Games. Use he/him pronouns, and I'll be the storyteller. And some random people that we meet here and there. Even some dead people, for funsies. There might be ghosts, there might be whatever, who knows?
There might be giants.
Maybe. I do like They Might Be Giants. Anyway. So we are back at Vogue. It has been an interesting night. We had a bartender who was, I don't know, eating chicken, and then was she clucking? Was she clucking or barking, or what was that? She was clucking?
I think so.
Yeah, she was clucking, that's right. And but this all kind of goes back to a little vision of sorts that our friend Imelda had, which started off with just like a lot of dancing chickens, but then they all caught on fire, and then they were like fried chicken dancing with their little wings waving in the air, with a sea of mashed potatoes and the smell of pineapple. And as the night went on, things kind of kept popping up for Imelda, and they all seemed to be centered around this bartender. They ended up kind of keeling over. And in the moving of the thing back to someplace, quieter and whatnot, might have gotten a little roughed up and might have gotten a little dead.
Not a little dead.
And in the mix of trying to keep this out of the public eye and stuff, that body might have disappeared. So, So that's where we return as our friend Neith has attempted subterfuge, but Nathaniel, with Mr. Plick's use of willpower, to guarantee his ability to snuff out this obfuscation, if you will, of the truth, and is now the owner of that truth.
So, picking up on that subterfuge with a bit of a grin on his face. Now, I know that tonight's been a baptism by fire for everyone, so to speak. Especially our dear Ashton here. A lot of looks, a lot of rules, not enough explanations, but don't worry. You're doing just fine. But I think it might be time for another lesson. Because in this unlife, what you don't say can bite just as hard as what you do. And he sort of about faces towards Neith. So tell me, while our young ones learning how to survive here, are you going to teach them to lie or to lead?
Going to teach them to do what is necessary. There is a problem? No, there is not.
Is this
All
a
right.
conversation that I'm hearing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's in front of everyone.
What are you talking
No.
about? What's going on?
Now, here's the thing. I'm not very specifically accusing you of anything. Otherwise, my words would have some teeth behind them. But after all, this is less accusatory and more of a kindness. Especially, I'm just trying to give you the chance to sort of correct the record before someone less polite than me decides that they don't care what it costs to find out what happened. So, could you tell us perhaps where the body went?
You took the body?
No.
At that moment, can I pin Neith against a wall?
Absolutely,
Ooh.
please do.
I don't see why not.
It just got real sexy in here.
Do I have to roll anything or?
What is your how many dots do you have in strength? 2? Yeah, Neith
You are
isn't very
stronger
large
than
at all,
Neith.
so it doesn't take much. Yeah.
And like literally as Nathaniel is doing this whole thing, you just see like a blur of like purple like fill the space, and Neith is like one-handed, probably like about a couple of inches off the ground, and
Okay.
like hand around neck and not squeezing, but putting enough pressure.
At that moment, when we see the blur and Ashton sees Neith up about a couple of inches off the ground, is looking to go, whoa, what's happening? What is going on?
That was the politeness I was referring to, or lack thereof.
Oh.
You have a minute to live. Tell it with words.
Was a problem? I solved it. I did not take the body, but I know where it is. If you would ever like to find out, perhaps I should live longer than a minute.
I'm gonna squeeze a little tighter.
This is not my kink, but for you I will make an exception.
And I think like with how fast I move, the glasses have come off, and like you can kind of see like one of her eyes like opening and dilating, like switching between like the sanity and the madness that's really trying to peek its little head through. And I'm going to look back at Nathaniel.
He's closing distance, kind of puts a gentle hand on your shoulder. Now, I don't know if either of you have been part of a coterie before, but this is typically not how one starts. That is for sure. I think I appreciate both visions and both opinions here, but maybe a little bit of resolving the situation before we get down and dirty would be most helpful.
And I'm gonna look back, and I'm just gonna like bring them a little bit closer to me. It. Wow. And I'm gonna let them go. And I go into my office and like slam the door with way more force than probably needed.
Neith will kind of pick themselves up and straighten all of their clothes. But that was unnecessarily dramatic.
Okay.
Would you like to take it to the body now?
I think now is the right time. Perhaps when she is a little calmer.
I don't
Oh,
think
no, I
she's
mean,
gonna get any
while
calmer.
I'm more saying that perhaps instead of doing what I assume is getting rid of it or disposing it, perhaps bringing us all into the fold could have stopped all of this escalation. Though I could appreciate if you have the ability to 1 + 1 = 2, why not do it? I'm just saying maybe let us in on the equation. That's all.
Is this gonna happen often? Is this a thing we're gonna do? Are we gonna try to kill each other all the time?
People
I'm
in
most certainly
Melda get
hope not.
sloppy and kills.
I don't know. I don't think this is okay. We're not gonna let the prince know about all of this.
That is why the body is gone.
Right. Okay, but where is the body?
Safe. Somewhere cold.
Oh, okay. I think Imelda wants the body here, though.
No. Imelda is stupid.
Oh boy.
That isn't.
That is a mighty brave thing to say when someone just walked out of the room that almost choked you.
Okay.
That is also stupid.
Okay.
But
Let me. Okay. All right.
I mean, are we? This is how we're building trust here. Is that what we're saying? Like, we're just doing things, and we're like, I listen. I might be new here, right? This might be my first
Okay.
night as a vampire or whatever. But like, we're supposed to be a team, right? Like, that's what we're supposed to be doing. That's the whole thing.
That's what we were brought together for, is to be a team. Whether we like it or not, we're a team.
I certainly didn't come to this city to find my own people.
So we
And-
really got to figure out a way to work together.
And if we can't, I'm just saying, like, where I'm from, like, we there's rivalries between reporters and all of that stuff, and we can call each other names and all that, but at the end of the day, we're all working towards the same thing, and so there's a level of trust that we have to just get the shit done, and maybe just maybe showing a little bit of trust that Imelda might know something. She's from here, right? Like, she might know a little bit. Maybe we can give her the benefit of the doubt and tell her where it's at so that we all don't die, because listen, I already died once apparently, and I would like to not do that again.
Here's the thing, though, that makes this very interesting to me. You can use the same argument for Neith here as well. That's sort of where I'm at. I can see both sides of the equation because being able to make the body disappear that quickly is a modified skill to have, considering the work that we had to do.
Yeah.
It is something to keep in mind. I'm simply saying, especially day zero of a coterie, maybe we all come together.
Okay.
So I suppose we're back to square one. Or Neith, you mentioned you were wanting to wait for Imelda to calm down, but if we understand where the body is, regardless if we go get it, maybe that's just a small step in the right direction.
I will make a phone call then, and we can go find the body.
Okay.
He just smiles at you.
Okay, I think.
And maybe, just maybe, in the spirit of like, I don't know, coming together, maybe you can, apologize.
No.
Let me
Not
take a
kidding
stab at it,
anyone.
Neith. Let me take a stab at it, Neith. Why would you apologize for doing the right thing? Is that where that's landed for you?
Why would I apologize for fixing someone else's mistake?
I was close.
Okay. And let me ask you this question. And this is something that, someone told me once. Would you rather be right or would you rather have peace?
Someone ask such a silly thing. Is there at least no peace?
Okay. This is going to be a thing. All right.
I actually think it's a little bit more needed than that. Speaking for myself, I could survive a lie. Can you?
Not lied.
Oh, well, that's how we're doing that? That's real funny. That's real funny. Okay. Suit yourself.
Okay. So, we're gonna go find the body, right? We're gonna need a car. I know a driver. Okay. I'll be right back. And he just goes out the door. But the door that goes outside.
Okay. I'm going to go look for Imelda.
Well,
She's in her,
it's right
she's in her office.
on the other side of that door that just slammed.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm going to go and I'm going to knock on the door.
Fuck off.
Imelda? Can I come in?
No.
If I come in, are you gonna kill me?
And you don't. You don't hear anything to that response.
Gonna slowly open the door. Hey, you okay?
And you see he's sitting behind this very sizable desk. This kind of small little wingback chair. She's got the biggest bottle of booze you've ever seen on her desk. and she's got a stack of papers in front of her with like a shot glass and looking just it's like a combination mix of like of grief and of like just barely underneath that is like rage that is very it's kind of palpable a little bit.
Okay. He doesn't respond to the "Are you okay?"
Yeah, no response.
Okay.
Just takes another shot.
He's gonna step in and shut the door behind. And not getting any closer, just gonna stand right there and is gonna be like, "Does booze work on you?"
Not really. Oh wow, no, Maddie does work.
Speaking of Imelda, please, let's do a roll here, okay? This is going to be a stamina plus. I'm gonna say. Empathy. Yeah. And your difficulty here is going to be a 7.
And you're shiny. Alright. That is 1 success.
1 success. Okay.
Oh, I also rolled a 1 too.
Oh, so you rolled a 1.
I rolled an 8. I rolled an 8 and I rolled a 1.
Okay, so 0 successes essentially, because
Okay.
the 1 will minus a success, but you actually had a success to counteract that minus, so it wasn't a botch. It was just unsuccessful. So right as Ashton asks you, does the alcohol affect you? Is when the alcohol comes up and out onto the desk.
Vomit.
Because
I actually throw up.
because the body doesn't work that way anymore, you know,
Mhm.
and it can't digest anything that you put in except for blood. So unless you have a special feat for it and everything, you can generally hold it down for a period, but it's eventually going to want to come up, and that's why I had you do the roll, see if that was going to be a thing or not.
Got you.
Yeah. So it does come up on the desk, and that does, I would assume, probably answer his question.
You good?
Fucking peachy. And she goes, gets the trash can close by, and like takes her hand and just like wipes it into the trash can and like just cleans herself up as best she can. She's got the stuff in her office, but it's very much like she does not. The lack of caring is very far and few between.
Hey, so I just want to check on you because I didn't expect that. Seems like you've got a lot on your mind right now.
And like
Seems like
as you say that, she busts out laughing like hysterical. It's like slightly unhinged. A lot of my mind. What fucking mind? I don't have a mind. I've got thoughts. I've got visions. I've got worms in my head that burrow their way into the deepest part of my used to be subconscious and throw me into a tidal wave of nonsense and deep symbolic meaning that only makes sense at the least fucking convenient time. I have a mind. I barely have a soul. Oh, that's fucking rich. You're funny.
He just
You
kind
are.
of looks over.
But you know what I do have? I've got this club. I've got all these weirdos and freaks and rejects of life that come looking for a safe haven. I got kids who are looking for someone to keep them safe and make sure they're not shitting on the streets or making sure they can make their way in this fucked up thing we call life. Them, that's my mind. They are the only reason I can even function a fraction of the time. And that Euro trash piece of undead shit who has probably got more holes fucked in the last millennia than brains in their head took one of my kids. So yeah, I got a lot on my mind because I'm losing my mind. Is that what you're hoping for? And she takes another swig of the whiskey or the booze that she just threw back up.
Hey, I understand. No, I don't understand, but I'm trying. I'm trying to understand. You know, all this stuff is new to me. I don't understand a lot of what's going on. You know, um, but I want to help. I want to. And I'm sorry about your kid.
And she like starts shifting through the papers that are on her desk and she pulls out one. This this was the job application that I gave Breck when they came looking for a job. As you see, it's not filled out. But on the back of it, and it's like this scribbled like handwriting, almost like barely legible. They wrote, I ain't good at a lot, but I can make a mean drink.
Tell me more about her.
was an asshole. But in like the likable way.
I know the type. Yeah.
They kept their head down. They did what I asked them. They rolled with the punches. They were so full of potential. And I don't know if they ever realized it.
Must be really hard for you then.
And like she like feel like as she talks, like tears like try to come to her eyes, but then like she quickly like pulls out a drawer and pulls out her sunglasses and puts those over her eyes.
What's those on? Yeah.
She's got a drawer full of sunglasses.
Must be really hard playing mom to all these kids.
Yeah. Someone's gotta take care of
Being
the wayward souls.
a protector.
Yeah. I
Oh, Daddy.
ain't over here
Is this the
being a
first?
save a hoe.
Is this the first one you've lost?
Don't know. You live as long as I have, you lose everybody eventually. But
Oh, there's nothing there.
as long as you can make sure they're good, that can keep you going for 100+ years.
Well,
Keep living.
makes you one tough cookie.
If that's what you want to call it.
What would you call it?
I don't even know. It's like autopilot. It's just something you do. Gives you a purpose.
So, what do we do now? How do we move forward?
I need to find that body.
Let's do this. Let's take a shot. Then we go find the body. Yeah, grabs the bottle, pours it. One for you. Looks around to see if there's another shot glass in the room.
Still pull one out that she has.
Pulls out a shot, pours himself one, puts it down, lifts it up, says to Britt. Takes the shot.
All right. Ashton, you're new to this undead life, if you will. So yeah, let's do a roll. We're also going to do stamina plus empathy, and we're going to have a difficulty of 7.
Yay! It says pull mod. What does that mean? When I clicked it.
I don't know. Is it? Oh, did you roll on the?
Oh, there we go. Difficulty 7. Submit.
Okay, so all right, 0 successes, much like Jaleesa rolled earlier. You had the 1 success, but then you had the 1, which minuses a success. Wow.
No, I had more than one. Oh wait, no, 0 successes. There it is.
Yeah.
I was looking at the wrong one. Never mind. Go ahead.
So, so as soon as you take that shot, you feel it in your throat, and it kind of sits there for a second, and it burns. But it just comes right back up.
I take the trash can, like sneak. Do I see them about to jarf?
Yeah, you know, I mean, you know the telltale signs of someone who,
Yeah. So
you know, yeah.
just trash can immediately in front of their face.
Oh wow! I was never really a drinker, but that's different.
After a while, you don't even feel it.
All right, let's go find the body.
And as you, you know, have yourselves a little cookie tossing section there, we pan back out to just outside of the office, just outside of that storeroom. Outside is a Torben speaking to our new friend here, Mariah. Mariah, would you like to describe your character to the audience?
Sure. So Mariah is tiny. She's 5 foot, maybe 110 pounds soaking wet. But if you were to tussle with her, you would realize that it is all solid muscle. She is covered in tattoos, and I'm not talking like, oh, she's got a lot of tattoos. Covered in ink. Every inch of skin that is visible, and a lot of it is visible. Absolutely covered roadmap of skin, of ink.
Okay.
Her hair is up, and she is wearing a 5-strand pearl choker necklace. And she has a set of flowers in her hair. And she just looks a bit out of place. She's wearing combat boots, leggings, and a sundress.
That is, yeah. I mean, even for Seattle, it's a little different. But that's cool. Cool. So, Mariah, I hear the prince is a little taken, I don't know, some kind of interest in you and everything, and I guess you're supposed to be moving in to our house over on the west side. Surprise! But what I really need right now is a ride. Do you have your car?
Oh, doll, I always have my car.
Great. Okay. Is there a room in the trunk, perhaps?
Hannah sniffs loudly at this question.
Well, can I leave my tent here?
Yeah. No problem. No problem. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well.
Then yes.
Okay. Good. Good. We're probably gonna need it. All right. Come on in. Anyway, hey guys. So this is Mariah. She's gonna be with us for the foreseeable future, and she's got a car, so we can go find that thing we're looking for.
She's got a big ass Subaru.
Oh, that's super Seattle.
Gay.
Yeah. Gay.
It smells a lot like a Subaru.
Tell you.
And I
Very
am
Seattle.
pointing the finger at myself because
Tell
my
you.
first car.
That's it. How else? Yeah, of course.
Super.
My current car is a Subaru.
Bless.
A quick question, Max. I know you kind of brought us back in. Was there a moment for Neith and Nathaniel to have a one-on-one in the meantime
Oh
between,
yes,
or was it
there
that quick?
certainly is. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. So, and it appears that the two of you seem to have found yourselves alone for a
Yeah.
period. As Torben's outside talking to Mariah, as Ashton went into the office to talk to Imelda. Yes, the two of you are alone.
As the Ashton slams the door, sort of takes a beat to look at Neith. You strike me as the type that keeps a backup plan for your backup plan. And honestly, I respect that. I really do. But you move like someone who's done this before. Handled bodies, smoothed over messes, turned chaos into calm. Which truly begs the question, where did you learn that?
Been around for 500 years. I have learned many things.
Lots of time.
Hmm?
You said that you didn't lie. I found very fascinating because you didn't really tell the truth either. And the absence of truth, that ain't the truth.
I might have some different definitions of truth and falsehood. Perhaps there is something in between.
Oh.
Hmm.
Though I'm getting new to the whole mountains thing, my argument is that there's mountains between the truth and the lie. You ever heard that there's 3 sides to every story?
It would be an underestimation, I think.
Of that, we agree.
Hmm.
So, would you argue that you're someone that plays the long game?
Someone that does would not reveal it to someone they just met.
That asks a question quite loudly, as a matter of fact. So I do appreciate that. Though I am curious, considering how long you've been around. It's been my experience that the world doesn't really reward half-truth. Ironically, it buries them. And the ones who think. So, sure, you didn't lie? Fine by me. But let's not start now, if you wouldn't mind.
The question is there?
Not really. And that's when the door opens.
Hi guys. How we doing?
Would
Do
you
they
like
use
to-
the term?
Would you like to answer that, Nathaniel? Truthfully or otherwise?
Do they use the term "right as rain" here in Seattle?
I mean, it's always raining, so I don't know.
So perhaps it's always right.
Okay. That. Yeah. Okay, I'll take that as sure. Okay, great. So I've got our driver. Do we have a location?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Who's all going along?
We'll need to.
I'm sorry, what?
I'll go let them know. He walks over to the door. He just sort of cracks it open, and then immediately smells.
Oh,
Bah. No. Mm-mm.
well, you found yesterday. Oh,
You know,
Ah,
I think we're gonna go handle our little problem. We'll let y'all commiserate on whatever it is you're doing in here, if you don't mind.
No, I think we'll go. We'll come with. Imelda, you coming?
Yeah.
we've got a big ass Subaru.
No, I had a Subaru at home.
Of course you did, Darwin. He just wants to.
I didn't know you were a lesbian. That's so cool. Awesome.
There's five seats in a Subaru. Come on now. If we want a trunk.
It's okay. We can squeeze. You know. If anything, yeah, we can squeeze. It's all good.
He steps outside, and Tan just goes, "Shotgun."
Oh my goodness.
I'm the new kid. I'll sit in the middle. Although I might be too tall for that.
It's okay. It's a Subaru.
Magic Subaru.
It's a magic Subaru.
I thought the same thing.
So, anyway, I don't generally look at that, but here we go. Okay.
Now I know why you put so many pips in drive.
Yeah, maybe. You know.
Hey, Maddie,
Yeah.
would it be possible, because Imelda is still very much like she's come down, but she's very she's very still pissed, and I think the idea of riding in a car with anybody is really like so she's gonna actually take her motorcycle.
Okay. Yeah, that works.
Damn, ho, got a motorcycle up in this bitch.
Why not?
She would. She definitely would.
Okay. Yeah. I'll go with that. All right. Well then we're good on seating. And we're let me see. Yeah. I think this would be a good time to take a break. As we all pile into the Subaru, Imelda gets on her bike, and we're going to go for a little drive. It's about 3 a.m. here on the 1st of March. And let's see what happens. We'll be back with more Emerald City Nights. Bing, bang, boom. We're back.
nice.
All right. So, we return to Emerald City Nights. We have a jam-packed Subaru, full of the undead, and right on the tail of the Subaru, like the top that she is, Imelda is riding her motorcycle. And you know, we're on our way to find a body. So, Neith, question. Where in Seattle are we going?
I I sent you 2 ideas in a private chat on
Oh.
Zoom.
My bad, because I'm
'Cause I-
so good at looking at the private chats. So here we go. Hold on, I'm getting there. Oh, I see it. Okay, I'm a dummy. Oh, let's see. Oh, okay. I like that. And okay. I like the underground. Yeah, we'll go with that.
South from downtown towards Pioneer Square.
Yeah, excellent.
Mhm.
So we're on our way to Pioneer Square, which is on the way to Sodo. You know, it's just a little trip down First Street. No biggie. No jiggy. It's all good. It's easy.
I'll
Like
take
a-
your word for it.
Like a Sunday morning or something. I don't know.
Easy like Sunday morning.
Now, of course, I have to look at the calendar and stuff. But, anyway, we are heading in that direction, and it is again. We're about a little after 3 a.m. It is the beginning of March, so you don't really have to worry about the sun coming up too early just yet. They didn't start that early daylight savings bullshit until like the aughts. So, you know, daylight savings didn't really start until like May back in then. So we don't have to worry about that shit. So yeah, I think we're okay. I think. Oh, wait a minute. Daylight savings works differently. It works the other way, right? It means like when we don't do it, the sun comes up super, super early, right? Is that right?
My brain
Bring
cannot
ahead.
answer this question for you right now. You were.
I am looking
Ask
up
me-
average
Yes.
sunrise times for Seattle, but if it's
Mm.
anything like BC, at that time of year, we're not worried about it until at least like 7:30 in the morning.
Well,
Yeah, no.
So
it's odd
Mhm.
because like in the summertime, it's crazy because you look at the window at 4 o'clock in the morning and there'll be light, and you're like, okay, what's up with that? But
What?
it does change pretty quick. Anyway, we'll get to the logistics of it all, but you guys have a couple hours at least, you know, of at least before you have to go hunker down inside and get away from the sun. But yeah, the Subaru, expertly driven by our friend Mariah here,
All them pips.
has found its way down an alleyway and parked where there's kind of a break in the wall of some sort. Just in between some large buildings and whatnot. You know, that don't look terribly old, but they do. Yeah.
Do we see the skyline from our drive from here to there?
From your drive, what you see on your drive really is just the tall buildings on either side of the road that you're on. Like it's just like tall buildings, and then you get a little cutout like of the street, and you can see the shore, you know, as you pass, you know, like along the different streets and stuff like that. But you're looking at tall buildings on either side because you're like on First Street. Yeah, First Avenue.
she would have rolled down the window in the middle and just done this.
Amen.
Sure.
Nathaniel, what are you doing?
Mariah rolls down her window and does the same on the other side.
And
Just looks at you with a nod.
and there's like someone crossing the street like right in front of you guys, like doing the same thing, right?
Rolling with the homies.
Aniston, what you hear is, I'm just enjoying a nighttime drive in a new city.
This is my first time here. Kind of looks around and
You're
he's
not
like,
wrong.
it's actually kind of pretty.
Certainly different from where I come from.
Yeah, me too. We
It's like
got a lot
zoo.
of, we got a lot of really old buildings and stuff. Technically St. Louis is older than the country, so
In this country.
for this country, yes.
I suppose you have a different perspective on that, Neith.
Well, younger. Isn't the Anyway, what is it like where you are from?
Who, me? Oh, it's beautiful. There's so much like history and culture and there's a lot of like charm in the city. It was a French colony at one point. Like it's very, very, very beautiful. And it's funny. I couldn't imagine living anywhere else, but I guess I live here now.
Technically.
But I don't live here. What do you guys say?
Well, you live here. Well, you reside here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's. I'd love for you guys to like see it one day. Maybe we can go to St. Louis and kind of see some of the stuff there, and
Huh.
Take you up on that invitation.
It'd be interesting to see how St. Louis.
I saw
is
St.
as-
Louis once.
What'd
World's
you
Fair,
think?
1904. It was beautiful.
Tell me, what the city's changed a lot since 1904, but it's still St. Louis.
Well, I left my mark, that's for sure.
Oh, really? What'd you do in St. Louis?
It sounds like a love story.
Yeah.
Well, I was the first woman living tattoos, so
Oh.
don't know how much of the tattoo is still left, but I left my mark.
Yeah, you did.
Quite literally. That's quite the statistic.
Yeah. So tell me, did you do all of your own tattoos? Kind of looks you up and down.
No.
No.
Part of learning it is getting them.
Do all of them have meaning, or?
No. To have this many, they can't all mean something.
I mean, maybe you've lived a long time.
120 years, give or take.
Yeah. So, in that amount of time, you gotta have something. You've lived a lot of life. I've only been this way for 3 days, so
3 days. 3 days, and they set you aloft.
well, something like that. Don't really know who did this. They just kind of put me
Oh.
on a train.
Bless your heart.
Oh boy, I've Yeah, I know that phrase.
Where I come from, when someone says "bless your heart," that means you poor stupid child. But
Yeah, I guess. So.
Honey, back in the day, it used to actually mean a nice thing.
okay,
That's true. Would you say that changed? I would argue somewhere in the 60s.
Oh,
Sounds about right to me.
you were
Sometimes I mean it the other way.
We're learning a lot about truth tonight.
That's fair. Mm-hmm.
I did really mean it, though.
I'm learning a lot. I'm learning. I hope I'm getting the right lessons, but I'm learning a lot.
You've
The
had
hard
quite
thing
the
about
night so
lessons is
far.
you don't know which ones are right until you learned it.
That is true.
Wise.
And often when you learn it, it's far too late.
Also true.
Yeah.
So, has any of us been from here? Jay, can you tell us a little bit about this city? Like, what's the cool things to do here?
She's not in the car.
Oh, that's right. Jay's out of the car, or no, just not in the car.
I'm on the bike. Just watching, like literally just watching the thing. I was like, dude, this. And I'm just like, the fuck?
I mean, are we all new here? Has anybody lived here before or been here?
I mean, I've lived here for a period.
Did?
You know, but I'm not from here.
Oh, where are you from?
You know, it's all very murky. I don't remember too much about where I came from. I know.
Is
it was
there an
like-
Back in
inside
the
check?
show days, we used to call that parts unknown.
I know it was like Europe and everything. But yeah, time got all scratchy and stuff when I went into torpor for a couple hundred years.
That will do it.
But you know, but I just I eventually found myself on a boat to the New World, and yeah, I've lived all over this nation. It's been an interesting time.
Have a favorite spot?
I like Seattle. I like all the rain and the long evenings in the wintertime, you know, in the rain.
I guess that does seem to, being what we are, having long evenings does kind of make it better. I've never been a fan of the cold. It's one of the things I hated about, living in St. Louis. It's so cold sometimes. Like,
Oh, well, it's cold here often. But, things can change. Who knows?
Sorry to interrupt, but I want to come back to a term you used, Mariah. You said parts unknown. Would you be a wrestling fan by chance?
Oh, wrestling's one of my favorite sideshows.
I think we're going to get along just fine.
Cool.
All right. On a 3 count, pardon the pun. At the count of 3, actually, I want you to say your favorite wrestler right now, and I'll say mine. You ready?
What year is this? 97?
96.
96.
96. 96.
96.
Googling 1996 wrestling.
Shut
Yep.
up.
Google.
Hey,
I wouldn't
my
know.
Google
I
foo
would
is
be
very
like,
strong.
I would be like,
Sadly, I didn't. I know mine, and I know his.
I was like, is that still Hulk Hogan? What about John Cena? Who's even
Still me?
active in 1996?
I can tell you. Let's talk some WCW versus WWF.
Maybe like Stone Cold
All right,
Steve Austin.
all
or
right,
something like
I got
that.
it. I got this. I got
I
this.
believe so.
Yeah.
Kate has an answer. Kate
All right.
has an answer.
Okay.
That's Mariah. All right. One.
Mariah has an answer.
One,
Mariah has an answer.
2, 3. Shawn Michaels.
New Jack.
Oh, that's also a good answer. Great answer. Great answer.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. My Google foo
You know-
is strong.
Honestly, I was really a fan. I'm really a fan of the Undertaker.
Action. You just leveled up in my mind. It's another great answer. Anybody else got favorite wrestlers as we ride down the street? Yeah.
Well, no, I was always a fan of Andre the Giant, but you know, just because he was so big, and that was kind of cool.
You ever see that picture of his hand with a beer can in it?
Yep,
Iconic.
kind of hot.
I used to have dreams about
Why?
Andre the Giant.
Oh, I don't know.
Why?
Well, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I think that's when I realized I really liked men that were much bigger than me.
You're really tall.
I love that.
I am really tall,
So
but
how does
you
that
know.
work?
not very often. But you know, when I find a tree, I climb it. If you know what I mean.
Sure, I know what you mean. I don't know
But,
if
you know,
anyone
here
knows
lately,
what you mean, but you know.
I think Nathaniel knows what I mean.
Nathaniel does. Jacob has no idea.
There it is.
Yeah. Did
So-
you?
No, go ahead. Ashton, did you say?
Oh, I was gonna say, you know, it's interesting because you know we've all lived these, you know, very different lives, and you know some of us are ancient. Kind of looks over at Neath, and but you know we still have things that connect us and bring us, you know, that we can find common ground in. Who knew it would be wrestling?
Well, you know,
Honestly, I did a little bit.
we have the Kingdom here, so you can actually go to sporting events without the sun.
Oh, I'm most looking forward to that.
How often does WCW come out this way?
I really don't know. I'll have to look it up. I think there's some.
Jacob goes every now and again.
I think there might be something in the paper about that. I don't know.
So I was thinking, you know, speaking of paper,
Oh,
you know, I know that you guys said that it's a bad idea for me to start a paper, or something, but like, I really like the idea of being able to kind of get my thoughts out, and you know, that's what I loved, being able to write. That was my favorite thing. Maybe I could do like something on the internet. You know, it's still kind of quiet now, and we don't really. It's not a lot of people there, so maybe that might be a way.
nobody believes anything on the internet. It's really just a depository for porn.
Right. So we'll make
Vampire
it.
porn.
maybe I start like a weblog or
This is
something.
an excellent idea.
As long as you keep the masquerade in mind, I don't see a problem with it.
Yeah, maybe I can like start talking, about what my, like do it as like a series or something. We can kind of talk about doing things about what the going ons and stuff, and nobody knows that it's real or it's happening, but I think it'd be something that would be cool, and maybe we could make some money off of it at some point.
Well, I don't think the prince has an AOL account, so you're probably okay doing that
Cool.
for now.
And I'm a big fan of music. I'm really looking forward to diving into the music scene here.
Yeah.
And Ashley, you just gave me a great idea because you know who needs the paper? Musicians advertise their show.
Yeah. Could be like a promoter or something for a paper. We could do shows together. We can like put up things on shows. Maybe we make like an internet newspaper, and maybe we call it Emerald City Nights.
I don't
Wow.
know. That name doesn't really catch on. I don't know. I don't know.
Workshop it.
Yeah.
Workshop it.
We'll
You got
workshop it.
time.
And that's when you arrive.
You gave us way more than you should have.
I mean,
I respect it.
But it's okay. It's
Yeah.
it's only 3:30 in the morning now, so
Right.
that was the longest
Leisure.
drive down like
Leisurely
half
drive.
a mile.
Here's the anime time. 5 minutes is actually half a day.
It was
Maybe
like
that was a Dragon Ball.
That was like, where the fuck are these bitches?
it's like every
I'm just driving.
red light, going down First Avenue, just like every red light.
Hey, you don't get that many pips and drive by speeding, okay?
That's Right, I thought Allstate Insurance.
All dem pips,
Yeah.
All right. So,
It's
you
not that
arrive,
many.
and Imelda, this is you following along, and the Subaru that you're following pulls into an alleyway, and you find yourselves in between two very large old buildings. Not a huge amount of space, but enough. Yeah, and Neith, I guess, just kind of starts heading towards the opening in the wall.
Yeah, like shut off the bike immediately, helmet off, following behind.
Okay. And as you crawl in through this opening in the wall, it kind of opens into like a passageway of sorts, but kind of disjointed. There's almost like some walls had like toppled onto each other kind of thing under here. And there's like some big like cement slabs kind of sticking out one way and then another. But there is a space just big enough for your average size person to step into, and then it kind of turns into like some stairs of sorts, steps that were like kind of carved out of stone, and they kind of go down in a almost a pseudo spiral of sorts. It's kind of a wide spiral, and it kind of veers a little bit as it seems to kind of go from some man-made materials to natural materials in the natural openings in the earth there, until it comes back to man-made materials that appear to be buried under deep rubble, under deep rubble. And you have this long, almost like a empty road with these old, boarded up buildings on either side.
Ashton kind of looks around and is like, "That's beautiful."
No. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
It's just what it reminds me of is some of the old places back home. Yeah, there's culture, there's history in these walls.
Where is their body? And like Imelda's growing very impatient.
This way. And Neith is going to step around one of the old time buildings where there's an even smaller gap. So Neith is kind of having to shuffle sideways into it a little bit.
Okay.
As Nathaniel shuffles right behind Neith. Considering how fast you work, this is getting more and more impressive the further we get in here.
Each city has its secrets.
Mariah
I'm
slips
learning.
along like very, very easily, like bending in ways that doesn't seem entirely natural.
They're going to come out behind this building. It's fairly small because it's an old building, and there's like a half collapsed triangle. And Neith is actually just going to give a howl as they come around the corner.
That tracks.
And a howl is returned as a disheveled blonde scruffy gentleman of sorts, person, guy, definitely scruffy face, and looks like he hasn't showered in weeks, but a lot of people in Seattle look this way. It just is what it is, we move along,
Nathaniel initially sort of like freezing at the unexpected sound, hearing it return. The puzzle pieces are beginning to come together.
Hi. You coming to retrieve the package?
Indeed. The deceased mother is with me.
Oh, well,
A Malkavian.
huh.
Mm.
Okay. Well, that's alright, that's cool. Do I need to do something here? Or okay?
What did you just say? Says Ashton.
Fine, of course, my darling.
Okay. Here. One second. And he gets back into like that um, passageway and whatnot. And yeah, uh, and actually, doesn't he's not dragging anything. He is literally carrying like a handbag. This what looks to be an old mattress folded up. You know? Kind of like a taco in a way. But it's got, you know, some like bungee around it, you know. But he's just like carrying it like a little handbag. You know, right off the ground.
Sorry.
So this guy is obviously probably one of you guys, you know, with a few dots in potence, obviously. And he's like, so who's the mo?
I'm just gonna step up.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Here you go. And he goes to hand it to you. Right?
I'm chuckling because like you did it like it was a to-go order.
And literally you go and you grab it and it just drops as you realize how heavy this really is. It doesn't thud because it's a nice thick mattress, but you know. Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna open it up.
Okay.
While she's opening it up, I'm gonna come up and I'm gonna stand next to Imelda.
All right. I will be right back. Carry on.
I'm not exactly going to flank the other side, but I'm just a couple steps back from the other side of Imelda. And I just sort of whisper, "You just let us know what you need."
And I think like once she like gets the mattress open and she can kind of like see them, she's just gonna inspect them to make sure that for the most part, like she knows like the rigor mortis was probably like set in and everything. But she's just gonna kind of like touch, like smooth out like their hair, like check them over and stuff to make sure that they're mostly whole.
The body hasn't been harmed in any significant way. It's just been moved. Like there's no need to mess with it, so didn't.
Well, of course, that's not knowing that clearly. So like when she gets that, she's gonna like put it like tell Nathan and Ashton to help her bungee it
Okay. Please
back up.
help.
Just kind of being very gentle with it as well.
We both. I help rebundy it, and I'm kind of following your lead. You know, as you know, as gently as you are going, I'm going just as gently.
I'm going to look to Mariah. Will this fit in your car?
Of course.
And then I'm gonna look over at. I'm gonna look up at Imelda and say, "Would you like to say a few words?"
You kind of can't. She has her sunglasses on, so you really kind of can't tell what exactly her emotion is. She's trying to keep a very straight poker face. Not now. Let's just get in the car.
Before they leave, Neith is going to go over to, I think, Arthur, and just kind of like how foxes do, just kind of like chin scent, so that And just a quick whisper of, I appreciate your help this evening. You are eating?
Uh-huh.
Okay. You need anything? Give me a call.
Oh, I love. Thanks.
And one last nuzzle, and out they go.
And he scurries on back into the cubby of sorts, den, if you will, and Torben looks to Imelda. Do you want some help with that?
I think Nathaniel and Ashton are helping me.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Do you want to maybe take a look out, make sure that we're not being seen right now?
Yeah.
That would.
Once they are in the car, where are we going next?
And like I think as like Neith says that, like Imelda just like shoots, like just looks in a direction, and it's a very like it's giving the vibe of like, do not say a fucking word to me. And she's just gonna direct herself to Mariah. And she's gonna tell her an address. It's gonna be to a. I tried to look this up, but I couldn't.
Google Maps is going to be like, why am I getting so many hits on Seattle?
Dude.
from all these
Boy, howdy!
random places?
The algorithm alone is gonna be like, I can't wait. For
What
my
is
Facebook ad to pop up.
happening?
Like wrestling in Seattle, specifically in 1996 and 7.
I don't know Seattle that well, but I think that Imelda has like there is a spot that she has where she is kind of like that is like a little bit outside of town. That's kind of like basically like an unnamed, unmarked area.
Oh, okay. Well, inside our Discord server,
Yep.
there is a map of the city that's been cut up into. It's under the Thomas Guide,
Okay.
and it's
Oh,
kind of
beautiful.
cut up. Those are the neighborhoods of Seattle, and
Okay.
yeah, and the orange area is generally where the Malkavians are more prevalent and have
Mhm.
their areas and whatnot. But
So I would probably. Oh,
Go
sorry. Go ahead, babe.
Oh, I was just gonna suggest South Park might be a good spot.
Yeah. I actually. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think that would be. Probably nice.
Because it's just right at the kind of the delta beginning there.
Mhm.
It's kind of a good spot, along the riverside, if you will.
Okay.
No.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Definitely.
And yeah. So, the drive, you're essentially driving through Sodo, the industrial district and whatnot, which is really just very not pretty. It's not. Soto's not pretty. It is very honestly, as you drive through it. But it's nighttime, so it kind of looks a little better because you can't see it all.
It's much better when you can't see it.
You just have like some city lights and stuff and everything. But kind of get out of that, and then it's more like the riverside and all that. Quieter, a lot more trees. And this is where you really start to see just why they call this Emerald City. because it's always green. And you have a spot there. It's a it's like an old it's kind of like a little industrial center like area. There's a couple office buildings along the river there. It looked to be like some construction company of some sort, has an office there, and there might be an nondescript, kind of worn out name on the door to, kind of where Imelda is pointing at and everything. It's a place, there aren't a lot of people around at all. It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
And I think within this area, is there any grass? There's a grassy area close to this place.
Sure,
yeah. I think once we get the body and stuff out of the car, Imelda just starts walking. I don't know if Nathaniel and them are still gonna help her. But she just kind of starts walking, and she gets to an area that's a little bit away from the construction site. But you kind of start, as you get closer, you start to see black roses scattered in different places. It really just looks like somebody just took a thing of bouquet of roses and just threw them randomly in different places. And she kind of just gets is there anything else? Is it can I say I grabbed a shovel from the construction site?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say I grabbed that before we got there, and I just find a spot that's a little further in, and she just starts to dig.
Okay.
Mariah will grab a shovel and help.
Same.
And you see as you're starting to shovel up some of this dirt, you see a large section of that dirt that's kind of in between all of you, just kind of lifts up into the air and kind of floats over to the side and is dropped on the ground where you're kind of shoveling stuff. And you just kind of see Torben just kind of looking in that direction, like he's concentrating a bit. But then he's just yeah.
Nathaniel just looks at him. Well, why didn't you say something earlier, darling? We already got all done and started.
I was trying to. I can lift a couple 100 pounds with my mind.
Go keep that in mind. So
Take this the best way possible, but bless your heart.
he literally just puts a finger in the air, brought it right back around.
Yeah. The cool thing is that I can actually lift my own body with my mind, so I can actually fly.
Aye. Oh.
You mean you could have flown here?
Yeah. But I wouldn't want to, because that would spoil the masquerade.
We had a sweet Subaru to drive in.
Yeah.
I want to learn how to fly.
I'm a bit concerned about considering the question about that. So maybe one step at a time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, if you want to fly, Ashton, you can fly. We'll make it happen someday.
Nice.
He just gets like a weird smile on his face.
Gives him a look that is clocking.
Ashton starts to get little hearts in his eyes.
Mhm.
Look at us learning a lot about each other, considering what we're doing.
Yeah. Oh, and also, he sees that, there aren't enough shovels, and like a shovel just like appears in his hand.
Whoa, where'd you get that
He
from?
hands it over to Ashton. Says, I don't know, it's brand new.
That's so cool.
There's a lot you can learn as a Tremere.
I see that.
Anyway, enough showing off for one day. And again, another large piece of the earth kind of comes up.
Says after not showing off anymore.
One last one.
Awesome.
We have a job to do.
Sure enough, if it is a reasonable capability.
I don't know. I'm just doing what I do, Ain't no thing.
Ashton is slowly getting infatuated.
Okay, that's cool. All right. So, you have dug yourself a space.
We certainly have dug ourselves a hole at this point.
Yeah.
Literally, quite literally.
We're
Figurative
so
and
good
literally.
at it.
So, we have a hole. We have a body. Guess we're gonna do a thing. We put him in the hole.
Yeah.
Let the bodies in the hole. I'm sorry.
Blues Clues joke. We got a body, we got a hole, and we got Blues Clues.
Oh, wow. We are all over the place. Johnny Pool and Blue's Clues do not go together.
Says you.
Bye, Steve. Bye, Steve. Did you ever
Says you.
He won't.
I don't want to get the mail to a Johnny Pool song.
Oh my goodness.
I
Let
think
the
like
blues hit the clues. Let the blues hit the clues.
oh god, this is taking a turn.
No, it
My
did
brain.
a while ago. We turned a long time ago.
Yep. Quite like most of us, anyway.
Yes. So anyway, Imelda, would you like to say anything now?
Yeah, I think like once we get like the whole dog, and I don't think it's really like it's not like a super deep grave, but I think like once we get a nice little size hole, she'll like help. She'll like go and like unbungee the mattress. Can I lift Breck's body? Would I have the capability to do that?
Yeah, you can. She wasn't very big or anything like that. But like, yeah, you can. You're a vampire.
Okay. I just could be a weak ass vampire.
I mean, you are a
but,
weak ass vampire with a two pips, but as vampires go, you're still stronger than most humans. So
and I think I'm just gonna pick up the body and walk to the side of the to the grave, and she is just going to like start reciting this poem that she has memorized and embedded into her being, and when she gets to the end of it, she will lay them down, and it gently that they're, cross their hands over themselves and like reach in her pocket, take out a cigarette, light it, put it in her mouth, and then start filling the hole again. I'm gonna put the poem in the Discord so you know what it is.
Okay, if you said something, we did not hear you.
Oh, I just said I smoked a
Oh,
cigarette.
no, Kate, I was talking to Kate.
Kate, sorry.
Oh, sorry. I said Mariah will wait a moment and then begin to help fill in the hole.
I'm filling. I'm gonna dig in and and I'm gonna say she could make a mean drink as I.
I think Imelda just like she doesn't really have any reaction. She's just like it's just cigarette going, glasses, and just shoveling away until the area is filled in.
Rest well, young one.
And I think where is Neath in relation to this area?
Is keeping their distance on the excuse of keeping a lookout.
She ain't totally
Hey.
down.
And I think like if we're all gonna get ready to walk back to the car or the Subaru, I think I'm gonna get like I'm gonna say this wrong, like kind of not in front of Neath, but over like to their side so that they're like
Shoulder to shoulder.
shoulder to shoulder.
Okay.
And like just gonna take like a drag of like a very long drag of their cigarette and like blow it out and flick it and like not even really look at them, but just very and like other people and like loud enough that everyone can hear like word of caution. If you ever pull some shit like that again, I will rip off your goddamn face and use you as a hand warmer. And she just walks back to her bike.
See Neath visibly biting back on something stupid.
Neath's gonna get us killed.
Nathaniel walks up to Mariah. What to figure out if Imelda likes wrestling. But maybe later.
Everybody worthwhile likes it.
If I had to make my bet, probably a Bret Hart fan.
Oh, yeah.
Fits, right? Just
Mhm.
by the way, I guess officially welcome to whatever the fuck we're doing.
We'll come over.
Thank you
at
kindly.
this. Neath will come over at this and say, now that we have taken care of that problem, maybe we can do some useful things.
And by useful things, whatever could you mean?
Prince desires.
Yeah,
I
that's
do like the sound of that.
yeah.
Mm.
We'll learn more about that probably. Tomorrow night. Um. Yeah.
I'm gonna look up and go. I personally think that was, useful, because it gave Imelda closure.
I don't know if that's true.
At least,
Because sometimes when you're closing one chapter, you just turn the page for another new.
agreed. But maybe she won't kill you, Neith.
I would appreciate this.
The jury's still out on that one.
I did
That's why I
last.
said maybe.
I have lasted longer than a minute.
Hey, there's some good stories about that. I'd love to unpack that when there's time.
Yeah.
As you said yourself earlier, it's just the beginning. Don't show all your cards in one night. Much longer game to be played.
Well, we should be getting back to the house. Because it's almost 6 now.
Yeah. Can't wait to decide the arrangement. He walks to the car.
Yeah. That'll be fun. Oh boy. As he walks to the car as well.
Has Imelda already taken off?
I think once she sees everyone like making their way back to the car, I think she kind of knows that that we're going back to the house, so she just takes off.
Okay.
Would she take off knowing that Nathaniel was headed her direction? Totally fine either way. Just curious.
I'll you're headed like towards her.
Yep.
I think in this moment she would just drive off.
That's fair.
Totally.
All right.
I think he just says to himself, "Damn, I was right. Gonna have to wait." And he runs back to the car. Walks back to the car. Shotgun.
Damn it!
I was trying to tell you, Ashton, but... Oh well.
What, you gonna make me fly?
No, not right now. I was trying to get you to say shotgun before he did.
Mm,
You seem a little
sorry,
distracted.
I like me. I'm just thinking about, my life.
Your former life
Yeah,
or your unlife?
a little bit of both.
Well, you have some time. But we're not too far from the house. Should only take about 10, 15 minutes.
When we get in the car, Ashton takes out his notebook and just starts writing.
And this whole time, Torben's been carrying that book.
I know. I haven't forgotten.
What is on the radio by this time of night? Everybody that knows.
Well, it's a lot of post grunge, really.
Hmm.
You know,
A hot new band called Soundgarden.
not a new band.
Love to give it a listen.
This is '96.
Call it a bit of research.
Oh,
Old bands. Lots of
what
old
year did
bands.
Black Hole Sun come out?
I don't know, but the group was like, you know, they came out like in the early '90s. But you know,
1994.
Nice.
Nice.
Nailed it.
but yeah. And as you guys arrive on that hill with that little house with all the spiders
There are a lot of spiders.
and the beautiful view,
Hmm.
there you are. It is.
Does it have a yard?
Oh yeah, it has a little yard in the front, and then there's a larger yard in the back.
Ugh, but I left my tent to the club. Shit.
We might have one in the shed.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's now closer to 6:30, and as you look over towards the Seattle skyline, you see behind it it's starting to kind of glow a little light orange as the first peaks of light are starting to come up from the east.
This used to be my favorite time.
Won't be for long, darling.
Once
Imelda,
more.
did you come straight to the house, or did you go somewhere else?
Mhm.
Who did I drive here? Yeah.
No, I'm talking to
straight to the
Imelda.
house.
Imelda.
Imelda.
Melda.
Oh, Melba.
Maddie, I'm gonna send you a question real quick, and that'll determine.
Ooh, secret.
Ooh,
Secrets.
Secrets don't make friends, Imelda.
No, secrets make enemies.
And strategic friends.
Night.
Okay.
I like calling
Um,
my blog
I-
Emerald City Nights.
No, you're sending that message at
That's it.
Uh, as Ashton says that. I used to think it was a tease. Now it, if I'm being honest, doesn't really mean anything to me anymore.
You know, my mom used to tell me that even the darkest night,
I didn't know how to spell
a
that.
brand new day dawns, a brand new chance to do it again. Try again. What do you
Yeah,
do
my mom said-
when you can't have night, can't have day anymore?
Carpe Noctem. You just haven't realized that the night is yours yet. But you will. Especially once you learn how to fly or whatever.
Can't wait to learn how to fly.
I prefer my feet on the ground.
New experience.
You'll have to tell me how it is.
I think Imelda does not go back to the house tonight,
Okay.
and she goes to another house.
Okay.
Um,
This house would be right across, like, so you see the little map there and everything that we have, like, kind of in that center where it's all kind of comes in like a little curve inside, a little hourglass. There's a little bridge that kind of veers off to the east that crosses Lake Washington. That's right there. And in the middle of that lake is an island called Mercer Island. And it's where a lot of the more well-to-do folks in the area have homes, are on Mercer Island there. And that is where that house is. So.
So yeah, I'm just gonna take my bike, ride it to Mercer Island. And would anybody be at the house around this time?
There would be a butler, in a sense, who is for all intents and purposes, a ghoul. So they're not quite a vampire, right? But they have been given a longer life and some abilities through from imbibing the vampire's blood, essentially. So they're kind of a servant in a way. And yes, there is an older looking gentleman who is a lot older than he looks, obviously. And his name is Jeffrey.
If you had said Joffrey, I'd have screamed.
I almost did, but I did not go there. His name is Jeffrey, and as soon as you pull up, the front door to the house opens up, and you see him standing there. You should come inside. Sun's coming up.
And she just kind of like kills, like she parks her bike fairly close to the entrance, takes off her helmet, and she wipes her feet like as best she can, and tries to make herself very, very respectable looking, and she's like, "Good to see you again, Jeffrey."
Come inside, young one. Come inside. And just kind of brings you in. The door closes behind you. And that is where we're going to end this episode.
Ooh. We survived our first night.
Night 1 in the books after 5 chapters. Yeah.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yep, we're doing it.
Yep. This is
We're
my
becoming mighty.
channel, all right. Yeah.
Hey.
That's how we roll.
You still got to be better to beat my one night 40 games, man.
Raymond.
Yeah, as you do.
As you
all
do.
right. So,
As you do.
well, we're gonna be out of here, but before we go, we've got some things to hear from our friends here. So let's all hear the stuff, and we'll start off where we ended last. Jacob, take us home.
Oh, hey, it's me again. Cool. Once again, I am Jacob Plake, the Walking Jacob, all over the internets. And you can find me back here with Maddie, Jaleesa, and JB playing less monstrous and somehow more monstrous characters. They're alive, I guess, so that's for now, I suppose. Related too. That's fun. And we'll see where that goes. Not this Sunday, but the following Sunday, if I recall correctly. Keep an eye on the socials because I got books of shit that I'm working on. Lots of news to come in the new year for that. Can't wait to fight Ulfric That's all.
All right, thank you, Jake. Kate.
Hey, hi, I'm Kate. I use she, her pronouns. I'm Argon Kitten everywhere on the internet that matters. I'm here every Monday, either in Faye's Domain of the Nameless God or Ryan's Doctor Where the Fuck. And I think that's everything that's really important right now, apart from being part of this wonderful game. So, uh, tune in, check me out.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Like we missed you so
We missed you so
much.
Mhm.
Awesome, Kate.
Awesome. Thank you, Kate. Jay.
Oh, hi. And me, Ajay. As Jacob said, you can find me and him and JB and Maddie here on Sundays. We're more trauma, but family. Um,
Trauma, but make it
is
family.
yeah, trauma, but family. Buffet style, really. In Dragon's Rebirth, and you can also catch me on Ticker Talk sometimes, where I do some things that amuse me and maybe amuse other people. Who knows? Yeah, that's all I really got.
All right, thank you, Jay. Ulfrig.
I go by Ulfrig on the interwebs, and right now I think this is the only place you can find me unless you come and check out the Chatty Fam Discord, where I am the ever-present goblin member of the server. Yeah.
Indeed, indeed. Excellent, excellent. Thank you, Ulfrig. And JB.
Hi, everyone. You can find me here tomorrow with playing DMing Cyberqueer with Maddie as one of my players, where we're in a conservative hellscape, but we found the gays, and we're having a great time there. You can also find me at the aforementioned Dragonlance Dragons of Rebirth with Jay and blah, 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 Jake. Words are hard. I'm very tired. And Maddie doing
Mood.
all of the things. And when I'm not here playing this game or the other two games I play, I do a queer political podcast called Queer and Present Danger, which Maddie did the graphics for, and they look amazing. And we got it all set up. And so the next episode, which will be next Thursday, you will be able to see those. That's amazing. And also, everybody, I had a baby. I want to say congratulations to Kevin. You're Mr. Missouri Leather 2025. I am so
Yay.
proud of you. I'm going to put your ass to work and all of that. Outside of all of the internet stuff, you can find me at Onyx Blackout in Chicago, October 16th through the 20th. So if you happen to be in the Chicago area, please come and hang out. There's going to be lots of amazing classes and all that kinds of good stuff. And I will be at Wisconsin Leather Pride on November 13th. On November 13th and 14th, where I'll be hosting a POC panel, co-hosting a POC panel with another amazing black leather person. And the week before that, I will be din-daddying at the Show Me Pride Leather contest. So though I'm no longer a title holder, my life is not about to get any less busy. Yeah.
Sounds about right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you, JB. And I'm Maddie, aka So Many Games. You see him pronouns. I'm just the guy whose name's on the channel. I kind of show up here every now and again to play or run some games for the entertainment of my friends and myself. You know, we like to role play a lot. And yeah, this is what we do. If you don't like that, then you might want to try a different channel. That's for sure. But, you know,
I like to roll.
we think it's great.
Would you like to
and,
roleplay?
yeah. And I think these people are fucking amazing. So, you know, you should come back and join us again. We do have Cyberqueer 3120 tomorrow. And then we will have, I think this week is also Colica Friday. As it is now Cthulhu on Fridays. Every other Friday, Ryan is back with more Call of Cthulhu in the Descent. So check that out on Friday. And then we'll be back for our Domain of the Nameless God on Monday. And, more and more and more games to come. So, come hang out and join us for the fun. We will be back. But before we go, we just have a few things to remind folks. So please, folks, remember, Black Lives Matter. Trans rights are human rights. Stop AAPI hate. Stand up to Jewish hate. Stop telling people with uteruses what to do with their uterus, all right? Leave it alone, all right? It's not yours. Chill. All right, mental health is health. Climate change is real. Oh, what happened?
I need to raise my hand.
I
raised my hand.
That's funny.
I just need to stop doing the finger thing. It's
Read
not
a
cute. It
fucking
doesn't
book.
work.
Free the fucks. And when given the opportunity, choose love. Thank you for choosing us. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Peace.